What is going on, gang? We're playing a Vanessa run today. Go with an enchanted item. Double freeze ice crab, turbo catfish. Oh my gosh, these are some good choices. I think double freeze is pretty insane. Am I crazy? The one... It's always 2 seconds, I think, but still. Let's get an item. Okay, Pearl is a great item. We're gonna have to be strategic here, though. I'll just go Banana Ball. Automatic win, pretty much. Not too much. Too much trouble there. Yeah, freeze those items. I just think 2 seconds of freeze is very disruptive at every stage of the game. And if we can go, I guess we're already just hoping to luck into getting the death charge for more freeze synergy.
See that plank?
Well, that's as hard as you can win against him without doing damage, I guess. I love the idea of getting some regen here, but I kind of feel like I need to go non-weapon items and try to get a poison thing. This could be a total bust, though. I'm just gonna get the regen anyways. Max shield on that would be good, too. Here we go. Small items. Okay, I'll get that. I'll also get this, but this isn't exactly what we're looking for.
And that's how a moth the merchant makes a sail.
I think this is the best we can do, sadly. I'd love to put a catfish in between you guys, gosh.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago. My fight isn't with you, but if you insist...
Obsidian Pearl, that's quite scary. I guess this is just like a contest to see who can build up more shields. We have 220, technically.
Next time,
Ooh,
boys,
good one.
less
I'm very
plunder,
surprised we
more
won there.
plunder.
That's what that 2 seconds of freeze does, I guess. You may have noticed we've switched up our cosmetics here.
Hey, it's my favorite air breather.
I do not care about upgrading the Cove one bit. I'm gonna go Pearl upgrade.
I mean, probably.
And sadly, I do feel like I need to re-roll. Ugh, there goes my Cove.
Little secret. You're the only
I actually didn't want it on silver for the first time in my life. I was like, just give me bronze. I have 6 gold. I can buy a
Who's out, my
bronze.
boy?
No luck. This is our strongest way to do this, I think.
Being an elder is just
But now we actually deal some damage, so that's nice. I'll take the bonus poison. I'm still pretty convinced that we could
9 years.
find a catfish. I have to go abandoned. And I'll get the... Ooh, another shell. That's fine. We can definitely beat Rogue Scrapper here. guess technically I should be pasting the nice seashell instead of the bronze one. The silver one's better, obviously. So I guess we would take, like, a seaweed here.
Waste of gunpowder.
Alright, we only have $6. I'm gonna take the bonus experience so that I level up before day 3, and then we just have to figure out... Oh, get a free aquatic item, that's perfect. My cove is back!
Ride that tide!
Wonderful. I think $6 is pretty handy here. The Gearnola bar is actually better than a 3.
Go ahead, underestimate. It makes this more fun.
A 3 shields cove is what I was gonna say. Alright, so we have one more item than them. They have the enchanted one though, but we have shield. They have crit on a 10 crit thing here. Oh, I still didn't move the thing over. I'm so dumb. Damn. 81 damage, 7 burn. This is like maybe one of the strongest possible early game items is that obsidian lighter. I've faced that a few times now recently.
Make deals, not war.
I do want this. I kind of want the incendiary rounds next to the pearl. It's kind of fun. Fishnet is good economy for the remainder of the game. I'm not going to be playing those guys though, I don't think. Honestly, I say you.
Now this will inspire the crew.
Okay, Gearnola's out. You're in. You are not even being considered. We'll buff the that stuff, and then everything else is 6 seconds is pretty much the best I can do. This at least charges our Zorsid. We have shield and heal. I think we can beat this guy. Crab is definitely the next upgrade that's offered to us for sure. We should level up before the next fight, I think. Now we'll take this, and weirdly I think we actually want to go shield items here. It's a pretty big buff,
This is how you win
all
a
things
war.
considered. I'm gonna upgrade this Yeti crab. I don't know who I want to give that to yet. I guess you're in, even though you kind of suck. We have Mountain Pass, I think is probably the best option here. I'm just gonna gain the income. We got a lot of game left here. I'm gonna still hold on to the Eagle Talisman.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms.
Another Obsidian Lighter, that's 2 in a row. Totally sucks. least we'll be able to heal a little bit this time. Feels like we should have a lot more defense than this guy, right? Please heal. Oh my god. And it's scaling and fast. Wow. Shadowed Cloak, Obsidian Lighter. That is an insane combination. Can't believe I just had to fight 2 of them in a row. I'll go for Aquatics here. Spending a lot on Aquatic re-rolling.
I'm sure you sailors know how to use that.
I think the Anglerfish is pretty okay, actually.
Thank
We
you.
need more slow, but we could do like Zorsid, Anglerfish kind of stuff. I'll take a small shield item here, not you. Never you. And yet I think we'll crush the
You
Hellbilly,
bring
so
your city ways to the dead grass.
might
I'll
as well
show
get
you
that
where to
started
stick 'em.
now. I gotta go turn my laundry over.
Bazaar folks strutting around like you own the Outlands. Now get!
Okay, did I win? Sure looks like I did. Nice.
Rally, men! Blades to the wind!
And I already know who that's
You
going
want
on
Herman's
too.
story? You came to the wrong Sphinxia.
First time
I
you
believe in
poison or
joy.
first time you haste, I'll go with haste because it's
There
3
are a lot
seconds of
Sphinxes in
freeze.
this staircase, but it's
At this
beautiful.
level, I can sell you. Let's put 24 shields on him, obviously. Pretty nice. I'm going to take a risk here and go medium item. Harpoon. That might be better than a fishing net, actually. Although it's only 1, so it's actually pretty bad. 5 more regen would be okay. Sells items is pretty okay, too.
And sometimes I sell stuff.
If I get any items that I want, that is.
Do you have to leave
I
already?
actually think the holsters are kind of interesting here. We sure have a lot of small items. I'm not sure we can actually win here, though, is the problem,
Not to
but
squabble with nobody.
pretty
I may be
decent.
young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms.
Turbo catfish? That's kind of fun. Oh my gosh, and he has a ton of haste. We'll lose this for sure. He even has the holsters, damn it.
All cannon, no ball.
I'm gonna gain 5 gold. We need to, like, get some medium items going
No
here.
weapons? Will it
Dive weights at gold is pretty nice.
resonate?
That's a good item, actually, but not that interested. It's like I don't want to actually do that, though. Catfish would be an amazing thing to put that on, but we just, like, don't have any freaking way to kill people.
What do you mean, experience?
Go duelist.
diploma. But I followed
You know what I need here, honestly, is a freaking pufferfish. Pufferfish holsters Zorsid. It's a pretty intriguing combination.
Tyrant's whole kingdom.
Ammo item, I don't know about that. Loot, I don't know. Let's just go for a silver tier. I'm still like trying to figure out what am I trying to do here. Get a poison item is promising. There is my pufferfish. Anglerfish is out. Puffer is in. So now we have a pretty fast start. We freeze at the start of the fight. And you want to be in between these two guys now. I think we'll haste him and him still. And you're being hasted, so you're actually better than the seashell, I would say. I'm just gonna grab a med kit here. Oof. Wait. I might care about reloading him over incendiary rounds, but I don't really think so. Kind of hoping that would be at least silver, but whatever. Okay, this honestly is pretty promising. I also could have played it a little bit better with the weights. I should have done a little something different there. Okay, that time they didn't even really seem to do any damage to us. Although I'm assuming this was a way better build, or way worse build. Astrolabe with 2 weapons on the board. He might as well have just been playing Lighthouse alone. Or Lighthouse dock lines. We got 34 bucks. It's pretty good. 36 now.
Oh, a customer.
Shielded cannonade. Boy, do I have a way to do that? That's a really good one. I think the answer isn't going to be no. But I could have bought both those things together, I think. Shielded rifle, too. Wow, guys. You shouldn't have.
You don't like my armor. I tried my best.
Is my order fully locked in like this? Let me think about that. This should be here, which means this should be here, and then you're pretty much still just like can I ever get this next to 2 things? I kind of feel like no, unfortunately. Also, Zorsid, when are you getting leveled up, huh? It's time for you to really think about that. Alright, so what I need here is just to upgrade the holsters, because I think having this go off faster is really significant. I like it being next to the incendiary rounds, even though it's a little slower. We just need more support from the holsters. Golden Ouroboros statue now, though. Honestly, let's just follow through on the words we just were saying out loud there. Because I'm going to go aquatic store over and over and over again, and I'm not going to really be doing that for the other things. Get a free burn item here. Depth charge, pretty interesting. Okay, now we're just like... If you're there, you probably need to come out for Zorsid. I actually think that this might be worse, because we just upgraded our holsters. This now will start after tasted for 2 and then 2 more, so after 3 seconds or something, or 3... Let's see, 4 seconds are basically turned into 2 seconds, so after 4 seconds that goes off. I don't think I want to actually ditch the depth charge, but I don't know if we really need it. Take non-weapons here, there's a lot of good choices. Sea Shadow is pretty interesting. Ugh. I think I'm good on all of this. I'm pretty happy with... Let's see, when you use an adjacent... So once he goes off, the pufferfish just like goes nuts. I'm almost like, do I even... I do care. Let's leave it next to the jellyfish. I need to free up 1 space. You know what? I don't want this depth charge anymore. Sorry, gang. That might be a mistake, but...
Go ahead. Underestimate him. It makes
I mean, it's
this more
definitely a
fun.
mistake. I'm
My fight
realizing the
is
second I
with
did
you.
it, but our setup is so good right now. Like, he's just fun. Oh my god. Dude. Maybe it's not that
You
strong.
move in straight lines.
Wow, I've never seen somebody go weapons water wheel. That's kind of a fun way to take it. Okay, that needs to go literally right there. I don't care about the extra ammo at all. Free cove? I'll just sell this one. I sold the piranha in between coves, which was dumb. But now it feels like we got crazy money here. I think I'll sell these 2. I want a little more health here. We're feeling quite unhealthy. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like we can beat Radiant Corsair even though we just lost to that last guy, because we lose to fast builds right now, not so much slow builds. And Corsair is insanely slow. Like...
Bested? By landfolk?
Okay, I need a lot more ammo on this guy, though. If we're going to commit to that. Or I need a beach ball to replace both of these 2. Fiery Katana's kind of funny, but the answer is probably going to be no there.
I'm
I'll just go poison skills.
I'm a professor of the toxic arts.
I honestly like when you first poison freeze for 3.
I'm glad you can see past them.
Come on in. Let's chat.
I'm going to say no to both of these. Let's transform this guy. What if it gives me like a burning dark water anglerfish? I don't actually have any slow, but we could maybe totally switch what we're doing here.
We're out to dethrone a king, not to squabble with nobody.
Alright, what's your deal? 84 damage? That's pretty dangerous sounding, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, we're kind of out of haste, but we did win before that went off a second time.
Now this is how you win a war!
$10, pretty good here. Feels good to get another win under our belt, but we're getting into some dangerous territory here, and we already have run out of ammo on the dive weights once. So after that it just turns into Zorsid scaling, which slows down when we don't have dive weights. I guess I'll go sell items. Fishing rod, I don't think I really care about at silver. It's too late to start up a fishing rod, I think. I definitely like dig for a free item. We could get an interesting form of haste here. Value for the core, no thanks. Property triggering, no thanks. Terrible silver items, oh my god. 3 regen, I don't think so. Diamond, what do you do? Haste 1 item for this gains multicast for each tool? I will take that. You're a tool? No, you're a peril. Do I have 2 tools? Oh my gosh, I'm a freaking idiot. Alright, I think we can do Burninator Bot. We're pretty fast ourselves. Yeah, definitely never really losing to the monster fights. That is going to get sold. I honestly... Oh, this is really good. Can we possibly get a haste upgrade? The answer is so far no. Not really that excited about this stuff. I have a lot of money though, so I should buy things. I unfortunately am not doing any slowing. Oh my gosh, we got both of the slows, but none of the haste. You're fine to go.
Clean up the bazaar.
And you're both okay too, honestly.
Reuse everything.
Okay, now it has a 10% crit chance.
That's been sitting there 20 years. Waiting for
Now everyone has a 1% crit chance. Okay, here we go. Haste, slow, and cooldown items. This could be nice. Nope. Nope. I also wouldn't mind doing a, you know, like a slow swap here. Since we've got that burning guy, I'll take you just in case.
Rally, men! Blades to the wind!
Healing is definitely not what we're looking for here.
Have you
I'm
ever
gonna random the
considered
puffer here.
becoming triangular?
Burning puffer. Okay, now we're talking. So he will charge the Zor. He sets off 2 instants of burn now. We need to upgrade our crabby boy here, I think. But that was really lucky. That just increased our speed by a lot because the Zorsid is going to get triggered by the puffer, and the puffer is going to get triggered by the Zorsid.
Go ahead, underestimate me. It makes this more fun. Defeat does not
Oh,
defeat
that's a
me.
fast build right there. We're basically doing more than double damage from yesterday, so I like that. I need hotspot. That would be really sick. Can everyone get that, or is that a dually skill? I kind of forget. I'll just gain 10 regen for free. I like that a lot. You're gone. You tricked me. I'll gain 5 gold, and we'll fight the tough guy. You need an upgrade, or you need to be... I need another chance at Curio would be cool. I'm also accepting cooldown reduction now. We've managed to reduce all our items by 0.1 second so far, which isn't too good. Heal equal to your enemy's poison. We might just transform you if we get a chance. I'm gonna sell that anglerfish and the illusoray. I'm okay to go freeze skills actually. First time you burn, freeze for 3 seconds is excellent. We pretty much freeze 3 times now at the top of the fight, which means we gain 4 poison and burn 3 times. I think Cinders on Incendiary rounds is actually really good. He triggers every time the puffer and every time the pearl go off, so poison always goes here, burn always goes there. We'll do a monster fight. Roaming Isle would be fun for the HP potentially, or a seaweed upgrade would be nice. When you heal, charge a shield item is not very exciting. We need an upgrade here now, though, for more poison on that guy. And jellyfish, technically. But the jellyfish is really more of a fun haste enabler. He's kind of like the second wave of haste when this goes off. Together, so he, like, sets him off the first time, and they get hasted, go off after about 4 seconds, and then they're the second round. But we have a lot more burn
I've
now.
seen my share of storms. You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
Man, all that
You should put it toward noble
freeze just from the holsters. I don't play the holsters often, but when I do, I freeze for 10 seconds randomly across 3 items for the rest of the game. Let's go haste item here. Shot glasses are not too good. I just don't think I need them. They're like okay, but I was hoping for an upgrade there pretty much. I'll just go sells random items. Water wheel I don't need anymore. Maybe in an earlier version of this build would have been good.
Full sail, my boy.
$2. I'll go gold loot item here. You're 7-9, you're now 7-2. The goal is to get him down to 6 pretty much. Can I beat the Awakened District? I do a lot of damage, but I think he might still one-shot me. I'm gonna go Master Alchemist one time. When you use a tool, reload an item, so my tool would be self-reloading. Oh, reload an adjacent item. He wouldn't reload at all. Well, I don't really care, honestly. It's fine.
Fascinating. Tell me more of your research.
Ice Crab needs a upgrade. Pretty bad. Weather Glass actually definitely would fit into this build, but I think that's going to be a no. Slow effects. Maybe we put that on the holsters. Bazaar.gg. Let's check that out. Holsters. At the start of each fight, slow, small enemy items. That's not as good as I was hoping. On dive weights, I think it's just slow. Slow one item for 2 seconds. Yeah, let's just put it here. That's still going off rather quickly. You again. Okay, when you heavy oven mitts, haste one item for 3. Ooh, that's pretty good. It might be better than the Zorsid, actually. I'm just gonna get it in case I want it. Burning ice cubes, that's funny, but it's kind of useless. Alright, let me think about these oven mitts. So they would be getting charged really fast between these 3. They're not aquatic, though. He needs aquatics to get charged. That was a silly purchase. I have so much gold, though. I feel fine. Having wasted 15 bucks there. I don't think it'll come up. It might, obviously. There we go. He was about to do a fucking ton of damage. Oh my god. Didn't quite get to, though. I want to go to the tool store. I want this at gold. I mean at diamond. Come on now.
Ooh, I saved that
I'll
one
buy
from
that just for
Curio
fun
Junkie.
so we can
Cleaned
sell
up real nice.
more expensive of piranhas.
Cast aside your destruments.
I'm so glad we could share this experience.
I'll take the wanted poster. We have a few days left. Alright, I am still going to upgrade an item, and I think it's going to be Yeti Crab. Holsters, though, he's dying to get upgraded. Veteran Octopus is so funny. If we get this skill, reduce the cooldown of your pufferfish by 30%, I'm just going to be so happy. I need Icy on the rounds or the Pearl now. Upgrades would be good across the board for all of my items, pretty much. Tiny Cutlass. Possibly the worst thing we could have gotten there, unfortunately. Let's sell that butter. I don't need to float 2 diamond items, just in case I might maybe feel like using them. Honestly, I'm just going to grab the poison. We've just played several poison and burn upgrades. It's pretty fun. And then I'll just go for a diamond skill and see what we get here. You have regen equal to the burn. I like that a lot. That is a amazing skill. And we're now burning quite a bit. 7 on a incendiary rounds between 2 charge items is pretty solid.
We're out to dethrone a king.
I still think
not
we're
to
technically
squabble
a
with
poison build, but we might actually apply more burn now by a pretty decent factor. I don't like all those diamond items. Jesus Christ. Ow. Shiny coolant, pretty strong, I'm not gonna lie.
There's more to your destiny than gold.
Haste.
Gold is nice.
I'm gonna do hasted holsters. If it lets me, yeah.
Ships
So
may
we get
sink,
4
but I'm a
seconds at the
good
top
swimmer.
now. I've been holding on to this guy for so long, I feel like I should just transform him once to see what we get. But you're so much worse than that one. I was kind of hoping for like Zorsid, Seaweed, something like that. I think we'll keep our 7 burn version.
Life is risk. The Bazaar is more than a city. It is their plaything.
Let's see if we can beat the Volcus Enforcer. I'm actually not too sure we can.
Professional.
Okay, now we're in the danger zone here. Oh, that worked out just fine. Come on. That's why I put the extra haste on him, though. Bonus freeze the first 3 times we shield. I like that. Go gold loot. Upgrade a silver item. That's gonna go on him, I think.
Haha. Now
For
this
more
will inspire the
ability
crew.
to try to survive. Boss Harrow, I think, will be pretty easy to beat.
Tell your bosses.
Oh my gosh,
They're gonna
boss,
pay for
please.
this.
Crit chance skill is pretty cool. Let's go small items here. Please give me some kind of an upgrade somehow. That's nothing.
Cheap junk. Go see Curio.
Go ahead, underestimate me. It makes this more fun. We're out to dethrone.
Alright, we got a little more freeze
not
at the
to
top of the
squabble with
fight.
nobody.
We need more damage now is the problem. Oh my gosh, he's only got 2 items. They've been
Like
frozen
Medusa
literally
at
the whole
prom.
battle.
Another round.
Buddy, you can't just toss a wanted poster out on the board like that. You need to be running extra items if you don't have Radiant on single weapon. There's a lot of money in here. We have so much freaking cash. Let's sell him and go... Well, actually I'm gonna go small
Size dilutes
items.
the brain. Mine is highly
Give me
concentrated.
upgrades, y'all. I've basically done nothing to improve my build
Rally, men! Blades to
for
the wind!
days. Days and days. Upgrade an item. Here we go, Yeti Crab.
Ooh, the keener the blade, the quicker the fight.
Okay, now we at least scale more poison off our initial freezes. I'm gonna go non-weapon, seashell, pretty useless. We'll definitely take another crack at Veteran Octopus. That would increase our offense unimaginably so.
Was that even a battle? Maybe a skirmish.
Tiny Cutlass again. Come on now.
Reward the peaceful, punish the warful.
Come on now.
You're listening to your needs.
Let's take the tyrant's whole kingdom!
I guess I'll go freeze skills. It's kind of our specialty. The first time you slow each fight, freeze. I think we'll do that. Yeah, just add another freeze.
You know that, right?
Go skills again. We'll turn up the freeze there too. We're just like freeze skill
My fight isn't with you,
build here.
sis.
Are you sure? Have you noticed I'm huge?
No, that's not cool. You can't freeze that stuff.
Well, I'll admit,
It's a tie. Oh my god. Wow. What is this? It's freeze all other items for 3 seconds when you go below half health. So he put a... Oh, and he had a shiny Kiwas too. There's no way we could win that without all that freeze. I'm glad we took the skill. Let's go small items. I'm still desperately looking for some upgrades here. Now we're talking. It's not too much of an upgrade, but it's something. That's also okay. That's one more burn per trigger. Kind of want you to be burning too now, if I'm honest here.
Have great potential.
When you freeze, reload a weapon, 1 ammo. Oh, that's too bad. The first 5 times you slow charge a poison item is pretty decent. I'll just do that. We're just trying to go as fast as possible here. Lord Arkin could be pretty good. He has a nice skill. When you use an item shield 40, it would certainly help us against other burn builds.
I have many enemies. Now.
Also, he just went down insanely fast. No, thank you. Alright, this is $4. Man, this is the most scraps I think I've seen in a long time.
Take your time. I'm pretty laid back. Hey, that's okay. It's been nice talking to you.
I'll fight an epic battle here.
Fight sooner,
It's a
champion.
freeze guy, that's a little scary. At the start of the fight, freeze all non-weapons for 2. First time you freeze haste 2 items. Might be a little better than that, but I'm not totally sure. Oof. Scary. Oh, give me the snowflake. Yes.
Ride that tide!
Oh my gosh. Alright, I changed my mind. I'm gonna burn the seaweed. That'll be my late game surprise, and we're just gonna pop that on now. So he's now a 3-second freeze. I love that.
You should know. I'm
The
a bit of a
freeziest
legend.
crab you've ever seen. Boy, this guy sure likes freezing too, though. Ooh, really close again. Really, really close again. Somehow by the end of it, I was the only one with frozen stuff. After your enemy falls below half health, reduce your cooldowns by 50%. Can I get that skill, please? Holy crap. The second half of the fight is the half that we're having trouble with, you know what I mean?
I would never debase my waist by haggling. Ugh.
Mr. Richardson.
Oh, I understand.
I like him. I want to use those guys.
Make
Let's go non-weapons here.
war.
No to all of that. Can you imagine? Oh my gosh. That's amazing. So now we have start of each fight, haste all smalls for 6 seconds. This is never going on the board, so it doesn't matter at all if I upgrade it. The upgrade only affects how much crit it gives. We'll go Lord of the Wastes here.
The Outlander way is truth. Someday you will see.
Shoeblade I'm not the biggest fan
This is how
of.
you win a war.
Slow skills. I think I'll go poison
Nightshade
skills.
sells poisons, but does he understand them?
You have regeneration equal to half the poison on your enemy. Alright, we're about to have a lot of regen here. I will go poison buff on Puffer. I think I'll just go to the store just in case I find something.
Try my best.
Guess we'll reset that. For no reason. It's kind of funny. Alright, this is definitely our final fight here, so I'll just break it down for you. Our hero is the fiery pufferfish. When you haste charge this 2 seconds. At the top of the fight, we haste all small items for 6 seconds with this. This is a healing item that scales for every aquatic we use and burns, so a couple seconds into the fight that's doing damage. Zorcid charges every time we burn. We've got a incendiary rounds next to a puffer and a pearl. This, whenever I use an adjacent item, it burns. So Zorcid is getting charged a lot. We have heavy dive weights again. I did a video about this before. Haste 1 item for 3, slow an item for 2. Pretty good. And then we have 2 poison items on top of our starting item, the Icy Yeti Crab, who freezes 1 item for 3 seconds. As well as every time we freeze, we buff our adjacent poison items. As far as freezing skills, we have when you poison, first time freeze. When you burn, the first time freeze. The first 3 times you shield, freeze. The first time you haste, freeze. The first time you slow, freeze. So tons of freeze. We charge our poison items the first time. This goes off 5 times. That's 5 charges there. And then we have regen equal to half our poison and regen equal to half our burn. So we have a lot of regen. Pig might have 20 billion health and just outlast us, but who knows what's going to happen. Hopefully we just get a lot of burn and freeze on really fast, and that carries us for the fight. Okay, pretty good start here. This doesn't have a lot of items, so we've affected him with quite a bit of freeze here, and then when he's unfrozen he gets slowed. This is amazing. Oh, we destroyed him, and we have 1,255 regen. That's insane. Oh, man. Well, it feels good to win with a good old-fashioned aquatics build here. Fiery seaweed, fiery pufferfish. The flames come from beneath the sea, I say. Alright, 10... I was just about to say, I have been having some trouble winning with the new Vanessa items, and that still seems to be the case. We didn't have a single new thing on the board there. Alright, let's go open up some chests. If you're not joining for the chests, thanks for watching. I appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next one. And for those of you who are staying, we've got 2 times 10s here, so let's see what happens. Got some silver items, nothing too cool here. Do a little more gambling. Oh, something gold? Alchemist's sigil. Twice. What does that mean? Is that a new carpet or something? Let me just check really quick. Oops. No, it's not. I wonder what that was. Alright, guys. I will see you in the next one. Peace.